see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away to get us going here. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Henry.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. On the run, it's Smart. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third and short to hand the ball off. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. The Hilltoppers will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. To throw, it's Finn. Makes a quick grab. He's in the clear. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running with purpose. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down play coming up. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling into the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
And the Redhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. On the run here. Lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Miami of Ohio. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out, it's Flowers. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the throw across the middle of the field, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Back to pass. It's Finn. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this pass is caught. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Looking downfield, it's Finn. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Tracy. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Here he goes. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Hampton. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Reynolds. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Up at their own 10-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Finn. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Will not be brought down. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Gonna run it. It's Tracy. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Finn. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Tracy. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They don't block the defense. defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the first down mark.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Redhawks will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The back's got it. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Throws a stiff arm. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the Hilltoppers will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking to throw. It's Finn. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And the defense brings him down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Breaks free. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. He's found some room at the 45. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Here's the 2nd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Hilltoppers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Looking to throw again. Got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is at 1st.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Boy, how exciting has this 1st half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Western Kentucky, 13.
Bringing it out, it's Tracy. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
Miami Ohio offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To the air, it's Finn. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And there's the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments in the sideline. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face third and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Wide open downfield. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looks like he's going to run it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he threw it. He makes the grab. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. His passing game is still on fire. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Caught over the middle. It's Bolden. And they're running into the end zone, so they go up by a touchdown here. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tracy. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Finn. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Looks like one more play here before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth. We'll be back for the second half. Grasshoppers will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Tracy. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to pass. It's Finn. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now on the 25. There's the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Red Hawks are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. I'm the offensive coordinator. I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the Red Hawks with 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Finn. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Red Hawks are in the red zone now. He keeps it. QB draw. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Miami of Ohio.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Hart. He's in the clear. Here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Coach makes a decision to go for a two-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a two-point conversion. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tracy. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking downfield, it's Finn. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And he keeps it. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He's hit as he throws it. catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves left out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Tracy.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the 3rd quarter.
Western Kentucky 34, Miami, Ohio 22.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Finn. He escapes the pocket. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that 3rd down play.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Redhawks. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Oh, and that's a poor kick. Goes out of bounds. They just get the lead in the touchdown and now give a gift to the opposing offense. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Quick call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Finding space at the 20. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well,
The defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Well, you go to more reliable here. The fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. Third down and goal. Great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter.
21, Miami, Ohio, 29.
Bringing it out. It's Reynolds. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back. It's Finn. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's going to take. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Miami of Ohio. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Well, that's one way to make an impact play out of really nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. He had his track shoes on that play.
The PAT is no good. Wow. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 38 sets a kickoff.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Throws it to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Receiver in motion now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Ohio.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. He's looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you continue to work that clock.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Extra point was off the left upright, but goes through anyway. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Reynolds. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Finn. On the move now. That's caught. It's Brunson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Redhawks will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. First and goal to try to run it in. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So here we go. 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. He's got room to run.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Working clock with the ground game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking for a gap. It's Hart. He shreds through. He puts it on the turf. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a critical error here.
This offense late in the game working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
down.